So in today's video, I'm going to be turning lyrics that I've got from a client into a full fleshed out song. Now, the special occasion for my client is they've finally gotten together after 34 years. He wants to create a song for his partner to celebrate that. Let's do it. So here's how the story goes. We're finally together after 34 years. We met on a camping trip to the Grand Canyon. She was 14 and I was 12. Our parents were friends before we met, but life took us in opposite directions. She is originally from Andrews, Texas, shout out Texas, but moved back to New Mexico in her adult years. We reconnected back in 2007 through MySpace. Shortly after reconnecting, she hopped on a plane to Arizona, and from there we went on a road trip to Las Vegas in my H2 Hummer. Vroom, vroom. I was nervous to see her again because my feelings for her since I was 12 seemed to have never left my heart. She is a wedding planner and I would fly to New Mexico often to go help her. Throughout the years we stayed in contact by phone, text messages. She is my best friend.
Celine, our journey's just begun, even though life took us in opposite directions. But when it's all said and done, fate brought us together. You're my soulmate forever. Celine, ooh, I like that. Let's go. That was just a practice run. Let's go. Celine, our journey's just begun, even though life took us in opposite directions. But when it's all said and done, fate brought us together. You're my soulmate forever. I like that. Let me hear that back. Celine, our journey's just begun, even though life took us in opposite directions. But when it's all said and done, fate brought us together. You're my soulmate forever. Celine, our journey's just begun, even though life took us in opposite directions. But when it's all said and done, fate brought us together. You're my soulmate forever. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's move on to the chorus. I'll stack the chorus a little bit more after, but that's just the lead vocal, and now I'm gonna do the verses. Let's go. We're finally together after 34 years. Met on a Grand Canyon camping trip, and soulmate forever. Finally together after 34 years. Soulmate forever. We're finally together after 34 years. We met on a trip, met on a Grand Canyon camping. Soulmate forever. We're finally together after 34 years. Met on a Grand Canyon camping trip. Let's hear that back. We're finally together after 34 years. Met on a Grand Canyon camping trip. A little bit faster, a little bit pitchy. Let's go again. Soulmate forever. We're finally at soulmate forever. We're finally together after 34 years. Met on a Grand Canyon camping trip. I like that. We're finally together after 34 years. Met on a Grand Canyon camping trip. You was 14 and I was 12. Our parents were best friends. You was 14, Grand Canyon camping trip. You were 14 and I was 12. Our parents were best friends before we met Grand Canyon camping trip. You were Grand Canyon camping trip. You was 14 and I was 12. Our parents were best friends before we met. You was 14 and I was 12. Our parents were best friends before we met. parents were best friends. Grand Canyon camping trip. You were 14 and I was 12. Our parents were best friends before we met as well. Our parents were Grand Canyon camping trip. You was 14 and I was 12. Our parents were friends before we met. Trip. You was 14 and I was 12. Our parents were friends before we met. And Julia was from Andrew, Texas. We're friends before we met. Originally you're from Andrew, Texas. Friends before we met. Originally you're from Andrews, Texas, but moved back to New Mexico. Friends before we met. Originally you're from Andrews. Originally from friends before we met. You're originally from Andrews, Texas, but moved back to New Mexico. You're originally from Andrews, Texas, but moved back to New Mexico. I'm loving you, girl, only makes baby girl. New Mexico, I'm giving you my love. Prep pro, New Mexico. Confessing, girl, my love for you, girl, only makes sense. Move back to New Mexico. Confessing, girl, my love for you only makes sense. New Mexico, but we reconnected. Move back to New Mexico, but years later we reconnected through MySpace. And after we did, I hopped on a plane to Arizona. We went on a road trip to Las Vegas. Jumped in my Hummer. I was so nervous to see you again. Alright, so I freestyled that part because it's just where I needed to go. So but years later we reconnect. But years later we reconnected through MySpace. And after we did, I hopped on a plane to Arizona. We went on a road trip to Las Vegas. Jumped in my but years later, that sounded Vegas, good. Jumped in my Hummer. I was so nervous to see you again. See you again. Nervous to see you again. To see you again. That's a little filler, and then I'm gonna go into the chorus. And to see you again, which we got here. Take the chorus there. That should sound nice. To see you again. Selena, journey's just begun. Even though life took us in opposite directions, but when it's all said and done, fate brought us together. You're my soulmate forever. So the first chorus, I didn't actually lay any harmonies on because I wanted to leave it blank and let the song build. Now I'm gonna put the harmonies on this chorus, and this is how we're gonna do it. Selena, journey's just begun. Even though life took us in opposite directions, but when it's all said and done, fate brought us together. You're my soulmate forever. Sounds good, drag that down. I like to pan my harmonies left and right, so I'll do the same one for, that's on the right side, I'll do the same one for the left. Selena, journey's just begun. Even though life took us in opposite directions, but when it's all said and done, fate brought us together. You're my soulmate forever. I like that, drag that down. Selena, journey's just begun. Selena, journey's just begun. Oh, the waves, the auto-tune was on there. Selena, journey's just begun. I took it off. done. Even though life took us in opposite directions, but when it's all said and done, fate brought us together. You're my soulmate forever. Celine, our journey's just begun. Even though life took us in opposite directions, but when it's all said and done, fate brought us together. You're my soulmate forever.
Cool, so harmonize the chorus. We go into the next verse as well now. Second verse. Just take that. I actually produced this beat. I didn't produce this beat for this song. I had this beat lying around and I thought, you know what, this sounds good. This will sound good with this kind of theme, right? Because the client wanted something reflective. So that's what I went with. So onto the second verse now. I've got, we've done that first part. So now we're gonna go into She's a Wedding Planner and the New Mexico situation. How many verses did they want? Actually, he actually ordered, I think he ordered a 3-minute song, which would mean 3 verses. So
Brought us together.
while I'm here, I'm gonna just place the third chorus where I know it's gonna go, which is always good, just to give the song a framework so I know what I'm working with. This will be my verse, and then that'll be second verse, and then I'll do another mini bridge there, and then it will take me to the chorus again there, and then it will be wrapped up. Okay, so second verse, let's go.
Soulmate forever. You're a wedding planner, and I will fly you to New Mexico and go and help you. You soulmate forever. And it was tiring, but it's all worth it. Now that we're in one state, we're finally being brought together by fate. The timing was absolutely soulmate forever. After COVID shut you down, soulmate forever. You're my best friend. Throughout the years, we stayed in contact by phone and text. You're a wedding planner, and I will fly to New Mexico just to help you. After COVID shut down your business, I convinced you to move to Arizona, where I brought a house, no more homeless. I'm playing, I love you so much.
That was super freestyly there. I'm gonna take out the homeless part because that's a joke that I'd make, but I don't know if he might feel like he's offending his Celine, so I'll take that out.
Best friend, throughout the years we stayed in contact by phone and text. You're a wedding planner, and I will fly to New Mexico just to help you. After COVID shut down your business, I convinced you to move to Arizona, where I brought a house, no more homeless. Brought a house, no more homeless. I'm playing, I love.
Alright, I'm gonna take out that part.
Where I brought a house
Just for the two of us. I'll put for the two of us. So when you take out a patch that you don't want and you put a new vocal with it, it's called overdubbing. So that's what I'm doing, I'm overdubbing the sentence.
Where I brought a house for the two of us. I love you. I love you. Brought a house for the two of us. I love you. I love you so much.
Alright, just trim that about this here.
Love you so much. Celine, our journey's just brought a house. Celine, our journey's just begun. Even though life took us in opposite directions, but when it's all said and done, fate brought us together. You're my soulmate forever.
And I'm gonna go and repeat that part again.
Done. soul made forever. And it was all worth it. It was all worth it. Soul made forever. We finally shared our true feelings. Decided we were in it for each other, yeah. Finally shared our true feelings. We're the best thing for each other, yeah. A quick bridge. We finally shared our true feelings. Decided we were in it for each other, yeah. Finally shared our true feelings. We're the best thing for each other. We finally shared our true feelings. True feelings. We finally shared our true feelings. True feelings. Decided we were in it for each other. Finally shared our true feelings. True feelings. We're the best thing for each other. Yeah, yeah.
That is it. Okay, how long did that take? Maybe 20 minutes, if that. All vocals laid, chorus, everything, verses, 2 verses, bridge, chorus. I might throw some harmonies down and keep it simple like that. But ultimately, guys, when you're recording your piecing together a song on Logic Pro, the key is efficiency, right? The reason why I'm able to go from idea to doing it here is simply because I've got all the tools. I set out my work correctly from the beginning. Okay, like a painter, when a painter's about to paint, he doesn't, you know, he lays out his paint brushes, his paints, his canvases, his chair, so that as he's thinking, he can just go straight and paint from brain. When I start, I've got my lyrics here, right? I've got my vocal presets there as well, so I just drag down the vocal take onto some compression, some EQ, so it's a track that's already got effects on it, okay, so that I can already hear how it's going to sound roughly. You can get these presets from my website, but at www.13.com. But ultimately, you want to lay your system out and have everything ready. Like I said, lyrics, a little track with some EQ and compression on it, so that you can drag down your vocal take and hear instantly how it sounds. I'm actually freelance for a company called Song Glorious, www.songglorious.com. They were featured on Shark Tank. They got 4 investors. They're a personalized song gifting company where you can go and you can purchase songs to give as gifts. People can purchase songs as gifts. So I get a lot of clients, you know, husbands buying songs for their wives, wives buying songs for their husbands, best friends buying songs for each other to celebrate their friendships. It's a beautiful thing. So I'll get to come into contact with amazing stories like this and turn them into songs. So if you're interested in working from home and creating music from home, and you can actually get paid for it, it's actually possible, and it's actually something that you can do. Like I said, these videos are here to guide you and kind of help you navigate how to do it, how to work from home, how to freelance as a music producer, as a songwriter, and actually make a living from your craft and your art. The moral of this video and the takeaway from this video is efficiency and speed. Make sure you have all of your tools lined up within your DAW, so that as you're recording, you can kind of go straight from head to idea and record it straight away. 20 minutes this took me, and I wish the same for you. So give this video a like, a subscribe if you got value from it, if you enjoyed the vocal recording process, and drop a comment below if you've got any questions, anything that you thought, how did he do that, or why did you do that? Drop a comment below. I'll get back to all of my questions and answers. And if you want to learn more about music production, especially music production tips for beginners, especially for Logic Pro, head over to my website www.13.com, where I've got a ton of tips, tricks and techniques on how you can make better music production within Logic Pro, sound better and become more and all that good stuff. So I will definitely see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.